Hi Ina, Hariharan here from Yakabot again. I hope you're doing well. So in this video, I just wanted to show you how you can um, get calculated metrics using the spreadsheet add-on. So in my GA, I have this calculated metric. This is just for demo purposes. So there's a metric that's session duration by the number of sessions. As I mentioned in the mail, it's still a new beta feature that GA has introduced, so we don't support it. In fact, the GA add-on itself too doesn't support it, but there's a method that you can use to get the same kind of calculated metrics. So the first thing, you'll have to install the add-on and get it working. I'll share links for getting it set up in the mail. So let's create a new report. Okay, so let's call this report session durations by sessions. I'm going to select the profile that we use and all sites. So I'm going to fetch in the sessions and also the number of the session duration there. Yeah, so those are the two metrics that I'm interested in. Let's create the report. So this, as you work with this add-on, you'll understand a bit more about how these configuration options work. And the video that I'll share in the mail, that'll also explain how this works. For now, I'm not interested in 7 days. For testing, let's keep it 1 day, and let's go ahead and run this report. So a new sheet pops up with the report name, and I have the total number of sessions in the last day and the duration of the session. So now I can, let's calculate the value by session duration divided by the total number of sessions. So we get 573. The e exponent of 2 is basically, since this is expressed in the calculator kind of notation. So this is basically 5.73 to the power of 10 raised to 2. So that's 573. We can confirm that this matches the average session by GA itself using this tool. So these are the two data that we fetched. Let's fetch one more. GA average session duration. You can do this using the create report option provided by the add-on, or once you're more comfortable with how the add-on works, you can directly start editing the configuration options as well. So let's try running this report again. Okay, and let's see the result. Yeah, so you get the same 573 value here that we get if we perform the calculation, right? So going now to actually display this data on your dashboard, we'll have to go to add widgets, search for the spreadsheets integration. My Google Sheets is already authenticated. It's the GA add-on testing sheet. I'll change the file name from session duration sessions. That's the file, that's the sheet that we were using, and here's the calculated metric that we had. We're going to use the number widget to display that, so I'm going to select this one. Yeah, and I could say average session duration. Let's have the 1 by 1 size. Yeah, that all that looks good. Add to dashboard. So this is just a simple example of how you can perform and get calculated metrics onto your dashboard from GA. You can naturally have a range of data for multiple days and have them, you know, display as line charts or bar charts or as you want. So I hope this is helpful. One more thing is each time the um, report kind of runs, this would the value that you've saved here would not be refreshed, so it won't be saved as you saw in my case when I ran the report again. So you can just link these values to a new sheet that you create, so that even though these reports are refreshed, the value doesn't get wiped off in this sheet uh, where you've referenced it from. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or doubts, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Okay, cheers.